This season on Heavy Rescue 216.
This is the 216. Everyone is in a rush. Traffic is now closed. Just pull it.
The busiest section of Anthony Henday Drive is in West Edmonton between 87 Avenue and Stony Plain Road, where it carries over 105,000 vehicles per day.
The nature of these roads is fast. Everyone is in a rush.
We're getting calls every 1 to 2 minutes.
Why mess around with 1 tons? Just buy a rotator.
We're going to pick up a truck.
Things are dangerous here. I want to get off this road. The Lone Star is like a Cadillac.
Chris, the one with the big white truck.
Every day it's worth getting up to do a recovery.
On the 216. The first line of defense is a team of incident response crews that can handle any disaster because here, failure is not an option. 3,600 kilometers in Miller Industries. The time has come for me to pick up the new truck.
That's a 500 horsepower Caterpillar N14 engine, a 20,000 pound front axle, 46,000 on the rear. It's got all the bells and whistles you could ask for in a wrecker.
Miss Jane has a long 36-hour drive to Manitoba. Off we go. In BC, the boss is back in his Chilliwack location after a long couple of weeks in Edmonton.
In BC, it is mandatory for any vehicle that their gross vehicle weight is over 5,500 kilograms to perform a brake check due to the steep hills we have in BC.
At 2:30 p.m., a semi-truck hauling a trailer failed to do a brake check when racing down the coke after his brakes had failed, smashing into a delivery van and near missing a motor coach loaded with passengers. Christopher's Towing gets the call.
One most important thing is that it did not collide with the coach. That would have been bad.
Because time is money on the coke, Chris isn't wasting time in getting the road open.
I'm all about multitasking, especially on this wreck.
Chris will lift the delivery vans out of the ditch while Scott pulls out the tractor trailer with the Lone Star.
Now my single axle wrecker is going to tow this back to base.
Just as Scott is about to leave with the truck, he finds a major problem, putting the whole wreck on hold.
When the truck came to a stop, his air tanks were emptied and his brakes are locked on hard.
But Chris always has a plan B.
Last week I used my flatbed to haul a van. Might as well do it with a truck.
Chris will lift the truck and load it onto the flat deck.
Good, now Scott can leave and we can get the highway open.
The next day in Manitoba, Miss Jane is pulling into the yard with a brand new Western Star CTR 797. But there won't be much time to gloat in the presence of the new truck. We got a long haul job to tow a coach from Manitoba to Edmonton. It'll be a long 14-hour drive, but with a brand new wrecker, it will be no sweat for Miss Jane. Edmonton, here we come.